In this video, we're going to be going over gift cards in Thunder Point of Sale, how to issue them, how to redeem them. We're going to be using exclusively the internal store cards that are built into the system, but much of what we're going to show you, the flow would remain very similar if you were using a processor integrated card. The main difference is just that your reports and your overall balances would be done through that processor rather than through the system. So if we flip over here to our register, we've got a very light database here, very little in this database. But at the register screen, issuing a gift card is easy. You just click the gift card box here, and as you can see, we're set to gift type store. We can't change that because we don't have a processor set up on this machine. Now we can have it generate a random gift card ID. That's guaranteed to not conflict with any others in the store, but it might be a little long for typing. You can also have pre-made ones. If you get ones printed, we recommend getting them barcoded in a code 93 format, or just getting a UPCs. I mean, really any kind of barcode on them is recommended. You can also just make up numbers. We recommend against doing sequential numbers just because they'd be a little insecure. But for the purposes of this demonstration, I'm just going to use the number 1 here. And we're going to just put $10 on it. So all you need to do for that $10 to be on there now is to complete the transaction. And then we can actually go through the register actions here, and there is a gift card balance check, and we can see that the gift card balance on there is $10. Now, if we want to redeem the card, so let's say we're making a purchase. We'll say we're buying something for $15 with no sales tax, just for demonstration purposes. At the checkout screen, we would just click the gift button, and you scan the card. You just have to make sure if you're typing it in, you do have to hit enter in order for it to come in there. If we wanted to use less than the full amount on the gift card or the amount of the transaction, like if we only wanted to use $5 off this card for whatever, we could change that amount. If you're using gift certificates, you can disable these in the system, but it basically indicates that you've got a gift card that was not issued through the system, so it wouldn't be tied to a particular balance. If you check that certificate box, then it's going to just assume that you have taken whatever physical object away from the customer that you've given them. But we're not going to do that right here. We're just going to actually redeem this $10. So you can see we've still got $5 left, and we'll just pay that cash. So now if we take a look here at our gift card balance on this card, it's going to be $0. Now, another way you can issue a card is actually if they're doing like trade-in credit or a return. So let's say we've got, -1 of this at like $4.99. Then you can also click the gift card button here to just issue a card, and you can see it'll have pre-fill the amount. So we'll fill it out for $2, or not $2, gift card ID of 2. And then we can just check the balance. It should be $4.99, and it is. Now, that's using it at the register. You can also, for store cards, do adjustments through the back end. So if we go to store maintenance here, and then we go to the store section, and then to gift cards, you can see our gift cards here. So we've got gift card 1. We can actually just view the history here very quickly, and just pull it up by clicking history, and it's going to bring up a report. The virtual machine we use here is a little sluggish on this, but it will normally come up a little faster than this. But you can see it was issued on invoice number 4 for $10, and then it was redeemed right away on issue 5, or on invoice 5 for the full $10, and had a balance of 0 after that. If we wanted to adjust it, we would just hit adjust, and we can either add to the balance or deduct from the balance, but you can't go below 0, so it won't let you deduct from the balance since it's at 0. So we'll add $4 to it. And then if we go back in, you can now deduct from, so we'll say we meant to only add $1, so we'll go down by $3. pretty straightforward. You should be able to use these to great effect. A lot of customers use these for storing trade credit if they're not going to use it all right away. But obviously you can also use it for like purchasing a card to give to somebody as a present. That's, kind of implied in the name. Um, but that's pretty much going to do it here. If you have any further questions or any concerns, just contact support and we will help you with it.